So this is Trump, Biden, and Obama make a Genshin Impact waifu tier list, okay? Dude, I saw this on my recommended the other day, and I was like, what the fuck? This sounds hilarious, okay? This sounds absolutely amazing. So let's just watch this, okay? I'm gonna eat my food whilst I'm watching, okay?
Wow, Barack, you actually made it this time?
Of course, how could I miss out on hanging out with the boys?
Well,
Yes, sir!
Streaming Genshin, you never showed up.
Well, that was because I was busy completing my weekly quests in town.
No, that, like, listen, guys, listen. Like, yeah, a lot of this happens to me too.
Tower Fantasy.
I still
What are we doing?
up.
Well, that was because I was busy completing my weekly quests in Tower Fantasy.
I still can't get over the fact that you are still playing that dead game. You agree with me, right, Joe?
Joe?
Joe, are you there?
This
Joe?
guy really lives up to that Sleepy Joe nickname, huh? Anyways, let's just start without him.
His mic is muted and he doesn't even know. That happens to my friends all the time.
I'm sure he'll wake up as soon as I mention anything loli related.
Huh? I heard lollies. What happened?
Joe,
I would say FBI open up, but isn't he in charge of them?
are you sure you aren't a lolicon?
He became the very thing he swore to destroy.
Anyways, let's start already. I can already feel my attention span deteriorating by the second.
Okay, but before we start, I'm just going to put aside all the lolly characters.
Excuse me, but I am heavily against that idea.
Shut up, Joe. All the lolis are
But
underage.
Nahida is over 500 years old.
Shut up, Joe. Now let's start with Aloy.
D tier.
D tier.
Yeah, no need for further explanation. I agree with.
But what kind of tier list is this? It's a waifu tier list. I haven't played what's it called? What's the game called again? She's from okay, Horizon Dawn, something like that. Yeah, I haven't played that game, so I don't know. D tier? I don't know. I would say C.
With that one. Next, we have Amber.
The first character that we ever meet in Genshin. Gotta be an easy.
I would say a B. I would say a B, maybe even A when it comes to waifu tier list, because she's like outgoing, she's fun to be around, she's happy, helpful, caring.
Easy S tier for me.
Are you sure it's not because she looks young?
No, isn't it obvious? It's because of
Okay,
her.
let's not bring up the ages here, all right? None of
Personality.
the ages of these characters are confirmed, remember?
Agreed.
Anyways, I place Amber in A tier. She's one of the characters I believe to have the best personality.
I agree with Donald here. A tier it is. Now we have a
What did I say?
Yaka.
I'll be honest, her forehead is looking brighter than Joe's presidency.
Shut your.
Listen, I'm biased, man. I'll go for A tier for Aya. She's my first Triple Crown character. She's amazing. She's like that shy anime girl. But the thing is, Socks in the River kind of put me off, man. But is she waifu though? All right, yeah. I'll put her C tier.
Your mouth,
Socks in the River, that's of cringe. I'll put her D tier. No, it's not D, C tier.
Donald. At least I beat you in the 2020 elections.
Okay, we need to speed things up here. Michelle's almost done baking me some lasagna, and I don't want to miss out on it.
Oh, can I come over?
No, you fat ass. Now just rank Ayaka.
B.
Damn, bro. I want me some lasagna right now.
Looks kind of mid to me. I'd say B.
I also agree. Now Barbara.
Oh, that reminds me. You guys ever heard of Barbara's curse removal?
D tier.
What?
Anyways, A tier?
Looks like a B tier to me.
I agree with Biden here. Seems pretty average. Nice singing, though. B tier it is. Now,
The reason why I say D tier, technically for Amber too, but they're like 16, man. And Babala, she's very vanilla. She would be okay. I'm thinking law wise, like waifu. I don't know. It's hard for me to consider characters that I don't really care about from the start. Not dummy. Wait, not dummy enough. Not dummy at all. In fact, No, she's very vanilla. But the thing is, I don't care about her being dummy. It's hard for me to judge these characters because it's like I look at them characters, and if characters look young to me, I just ignore them. So like for Barbara, I never really considered it like her personality or anything. For me, it was just a character that can sing. Oh, and she freezes you. B tier. It'll be between a B and an A, just because of how caring she is, and she's a healer, so she will heal you. She's a maid. Like she's I don't know, like you won't die with her. There you go.
Easy S tier. I really vibe with that pirate mommy.
Beidou as a waifu, I would say C tier. A and S, bro. She don't wash herself, man. That's tough. That's a turn off for me, man. That's some dirty ass tuna ass motherfucker smelling ass. Like I don't know, man. I don't know. When it comes to looks, she's S tier, man. Like when it comes to looks, she's S tier. But a waifu. What you say? Wait, why you say that? Waifu. They've been on voyages for ages. She's a pirate. She do not wash herself. She washes herself when she gets thrown overboard due to a cannon blast. That's about all she does. But she is mommy though. I don't know. Maybe B or C.
Energy, you know?
Is it because you also do a lot of illegal things, Donald?
What the hell, Joe?
D tier for me.
I'm in between, so I'm just going to place her in A tier.
Wait, why is
Man said D tier. I'm in between, so I'm gonna place her in A. But wouldn't that be B?
Fiona on the list?
S tier.
What?
D.
You heard me right.
What the?
D tier, easily.
Thoughts on Eula?
Dummy thick waifu.
S tier. I don't give a fuck. S tier. One reason and one reason only.
Easy S tier.
I agree. Thick thighs do save lives.
S tier it is.
Looks like we got Fischl next.
D tier.
That's an F tier. Don't even put her on this list.
Why? Is it because you fall asleep listening to her paragraph-long dialogues?
Though her dialogue is long, I think she's quite an
You mean 2 reasons? Let's say 3 reasons then.
interesting character with all the
4 with personality if you want to count that too.
references she makes. B tier.
I agree.
No. So, no. No. She's caring. But that act is just too annoying. If my girl would have pretended to be like someone she's not for most of her life, what's the point? Like you're dating an actor at that point. What the fuck?
Ganyu is next.
S tier.
S tier, no questions asked.
S tier.
She's literally the GOAT.
Now we got
Yes, she is. She's S tier. Everybody knows why. It's because of the lore.
Hu Tao.
Truly the best wife.
Okay. Hu Tao is S tier as well. Hu Tao is S tier. One reason and one reason only. Her humor is amazing. Her humor is amazing. This is somebody that will constantly make you laugh. You wake up and you're happy about having a girl like Hu Tao. S tier for personality, and it's not even close. She's got the best personality. The only story quest that actually made me laugh because of how dark her humor is, and I love it.
No one can tell me otherwise.
Who?
What do you mean who?
Asked. But joking aside, easy S tier.
Now that's a good one, Joe.
Jean is next up on the list.
Serious waifu material.
Fuck. Am I really this bland of a character? Like, am I really this bland of a human being? I want to say Jean is S tier too. Like waifu. Like she is like mother material. Too uptight? Yeah, I guess. Okay, I'll say A tier because her only downside is, you're right. The only downside is she's too uptight, and by that is like she's very selfless. You know what I mean? I'll put her A tier because she's very selfless. Like she doesn't rest. She always just grind, and even when she's ill, she just still grinds out. She's got like no self-awareness basically. She's caring, Like she would be an amazing like mother, because then she'll do everything for her child. But apart from that, like like in order before you can help other people, you need to make sure you yourself is set and you can help yourself. And she lacks that. So yeah, I'll say A.
S tier.
I disagree.
This guy really gonna diss all the tall female characters?
It's just preferences, Barack. Never heard of that before.
Yeah, you can see by the D tier. Like basically you take you take this tier list and you flip it, and that's basically Joe's tier list, so it's fine.
Well, your preferences kind of suck, not gonna lie.
Let's just leave it as A tier and move
Boom, I told you.
Fishing is next.
Now this cat girl.
Kishing? What the fuck is Kishing? It's Kaking. Say it right, motherfucker. Kaching. B tier. I'll put Kaching B tier. She's kind of like, I don't know, maybe too edgy for me. A bit too edgy. If a Genshin character was a feminist, it would be Kaching. I will say it right now.
Keishing was my first waifu when I first started this game and forever will be. S tier.
Plus, she's
100%.
also got one of the best selections of fan art on Pixiv.
I can agree with that. And now look at that. Klee is next. Easy S.
Dommar, why you say that like a bad thing? But like one of those men are evil feminists. You know? One of those like men are evil, they need to be purged feminists. That'll be Kaching.
Tier.
Now, I would normally say D tier.
Klee is next. Easy S tier.
Now, I would normally say D tier.
I was thinking like, why is Diona on the list in the first place? And even Aloy. And even Babala. And even, you know. And this. And this. And this. Klee, bro. Klee is Z tier. Why is she even there?
Tier, but I kind of like those Jumpty Dumpties. Kind of reminds me of those airstrikes.
Oh, not you two.
What the fuck did he say? Oh, okay. He meant, oh, kind of reminds me of the airstrikes.
Brock, I'm putting her in D tier. No questions.
Sounds
Yeah.
fair. Now we got Lisa.
Probably the worst wife.
This motherfucker. Lisa. There's just something about her, you know. There's just something about her. I don't know what to say. There's just something about Lisa that just means she's a triple S tier.
Waifu on this list. D tier for sure.
Oh, here he goes again.
The fact that she's a librarian is kind of boring. Almost makes me want to doze off, you know?
Of course, you of all
Yeah, because you're stupid. Because you're fucking dumb.
people would find her boring. Not sure what I expected, honestly.
But honestly speaking, though, she does lack a little compared to those in S tier and A tier. C tier it is for me.
I
If she lacks a little something, put her in A. Fucking put her in C? Are you crazy?
agree. Here we have Mona.
Speaking of Mona, you guys ever seen Mona X Slime?
Oh, not this again, Donald.
I may not have seen
I did not see it and I don't want to see it. Mona. It's fine. I can provide for the family. She can be broke forever, but she can see the future. So I'll put her in A tier.
it, but now you have piqued my interest. Looks decent though.
Okay.
I give it A tier.
A tier she goes then.
Looks like Ning Guang is next.
S tier, no doubt about it.
Is it because she's rich?
I think it's more.
Ning
because
is
she knows how
S
to build
tier.
a wall. Isn't that right, Don?
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Seems
S tier, but not because of those reasons, okay? S tier, but not because of them reasons that these motherfuckers are talking about, okay? Mona not really broke though, remember? Yeah, not really, but yes, she is. It's an ongoing joke. So basically, right? Giga mommy, giga rich, amazing personality, is caring. Like fuck, man. You know what the only downside is? Like how could her spouse top her or even match her? Like how could anybody match her level of being a human being? You always just be the inferior spouse. This is bad. It's actually very bad. There's no equal here, bro. She's just better at everything. She's just better at everything, okay? It's fucked up. Yes, there, yeah.
kind of mid to me, though. C tier.
I agree with Barack on this one.
I'll compromise and place her in B tier.
You
Another S tier.
what the fuck? I'll compromise, he says. Dude, that's hilarious. Basically, right, you'd have to be like Sang Drip Woo in order to be like, you know, on the level of Ningguang.
Tier. Surely you guys agree with me, right?
While I do
Noel. Noel is B tier.
agree with you, she does lack the screen time and personality compared to all the other S tiers. I'll have to place her in C tier.
I'm in the middle. I'd say B tier.
Yeah,
B tier it is then.
I'll say
on
B tier.
Gucci.
In the middle.
S tier.
Seriously, what is with you and your lolly complex?
Noel's very sweet, yeah.
I just like their designs.
D tier. Moving on.
Now
I just like their designs. D tier, moving on. I'm glad somebody here is normal.
we have Rosaria.
I kind of miss pre-nerf Rosaria.
What happened?
Yeah, I miss pre-nerf Rosaria too. Pre-nerf Rosaria S tier, post-nerf Rosaria A tier. Don't at me.
With her.
She's got more changes to her character more times than Sleepy Joe's had in his diapers.
Okay, that was a bit uncalled for there, Don.
Barack, I'm putting her in B tier.
Okay, here we have Shenhe.
Now she's the true definition of the quote, if cryo, why hot?
Looks too old for me. D tier.
We know, Biden, we know. S tier.
More like your opinion on this is B tier. Barack, put her in S tier.
Agreed. Now we have Sucrose.
Agreed.
As sweet as she is, I think Sucrose lacks a bit of character. At least from
Yeah.
what I'm seeing.
I agree with Don.
I
about
agree.
This one. Feels like a C tier to me.
I do believe she deserves to be an A tier personally, but I can understand
B.
the low rating. I'll put her in C tier for now.
Looks like we have Xiangling next.
Very mid. Nothing really stands out from her character other than her ability to cook.
Agreed. Though Goba does make this character
Isn't that like S tier? I'm just saying. She's happy-go-lucky. She's got an amazing personality. She's caring. Bro. Okay, you know what? Maybe she's too experimentative when it comes to her cooking. She cooks some really saucy shit. But like, you can learn how to cook from her. Easily. Easily. And you can stop her from doing the crazy shit. When it needs to be. I'll say A tier.
a lot more interesting.
We're only looking at the character, remember? Pets don't count.
Did you seriously
Yeah, Goba as well. Goba S tier waifu.
call Goba a pet?
Anyway, she's going into B tier. Now we
Okay,
have
I can
Xena.
understand B tier.
I think she deserves to be in at least B tier considering her.
Jinyan, depending on how you like your music, could be an S tier. Now, obviously, we're not judging her like gameplay, because gameplay would be like fucking F tier. F for press F. Press F's in chat. Jinyan, I would say C tier.
Her backstory and
Now
such.
wait a minute, I don't want some Antifa-looking gal anywhere above C tier.
What the hell, Donald? I'm putting her in B tier just
What the fuck did he just say? See, he said C tier based on the looks. That's disgusting.
because you said that.
L move there, Barack.
We're almost done with
Hell yeah. I don't know, maybe... You like her? It's A tier? I haven't seen much of Jinyan. She's very energetic. She's got high energy. Like, I like anybody with high energy. So I guess I would... I'll put here. Yeah, I'll change it then. I'll change it from C to B. I guess I just don't see much of Jinyan, to be honest. She's got a lot of screen time. But...
Monstadt and Liyue. Here's Yanfei.
Oh, Biden is gonna love this character. A lawyer who can save you from any case.
Shut up, Donald. You're pointing fingers at the wrong person.
Can we all agree that she goes in?
She's smart. She can, yes, exactly. She could get you out of any pinch. She's above the age of 18, I'm guessing. Which is automatically not a D. I would say B tier.
Into A tier?
Agreed.
Same.
We now have Yao Yao next, but I'm just going to put her into
What the
D
fuck
tier.
is this?
But I didn't even
This
get
is
a
I
Genshin.
don't want to hear another word from
Oh my god, bro. Okay, yeah, skip.
you, Joe.
Now
We're
on to
skipping
Yolanda.
Yao Yao.
She's peak waifu material.
Yellen. Yelan. A tier? Yeah, the reason why I would say A tier, right? The only reason why I would say Yellen is A tier is because, bro, she will call you out on the most minuscule sus shit you do. She will find you. What's the tier list about? It's about Genshin characters. She will find, like, bro, she's one of those crazy girlfriends, right? That will find you anywhere. Like, literally, like, I don't even know how to explain it. But basically, she's like a yandere, right? She's like a yandere, basically, right? Based on her personality and how she looks and how like amazing she is as like a character, I would say an S tier. But just because of that, like waifu material, she's not really a good waifu material because she's not gonna stay at home. Bondage, huh? No, not bondage. Oh yeah, if you're not into that, if you're not into the kinky shit too, that might be a bit of a problem. But she's definitely not the type of girl to like stay at home. She's gonna be out and about. Will be out and about solving cases. So you're not even gonna see her that much. I would say A tier.
And she's also got that strong Dommy mommy energy too.
I, for once, agree to that.
Just admit that you guys want her to step on you already.
The
Honestly speaking, though, I feel
silence.
the same.
I knew it.
Oh my fucking god, bro. Yeah, of course it would be S tier.
We
Yeah.
got Yunjin.
Easiest S tier of my life.
Is it because she strongly resembles China?
No.
Well, anyways, I'm just going to
Said
put her
no.
in B tier just to quickly end this. Michelle just called me to go eat.
Oh, are you sure you don't
Yunjin. Yeah, I'll say Yunjin B tier. Between B and A.
want to invite me along as well?
Yeah, what about us?
Maybe next time when we finish this tier list. I got to let her know to make more next time, okay?
Same
Wait, but there's a lot of characters missing here, right? Where the fuck is Raiden?
meeting time next week?
Works for me.
For sure. I'm going to end the call now. Have a good night, you two. Love you guys.
Love you guys too.
No
Love you
homo,
guys,
though.
man. I love you all. Salute. Wait. Oh shit, this is part 2. Oh my god. Alright, we're ready. Buckle up. Okay, ready for part 2. Let's get it, let's go.
You know, I've been thinking.
What is it?
What is
You
it?
know those Genshin Impact body pillows? I kind of want to get one.
Well, I know they definitely help you with getting some sleep. Speaking from experience, of course.
Not surprising and coming from you, but on that note, what cover did you pick for yours?
So who are you going to pick for your design?
Joe, you better answer that damn
Don't answer that question, man. Don't fucking answer. Don't you dare.
question before I call the cops on you.
Sorry for being late again, boys. I was on that grind again for Tower of Fantasy.
I
This
swear
guy,
to God.
this man is still playing. I know his one is the size of a regular pillow. Listen, don't. This man's still playing Tower of Fantasy, bro. God damn
The
it.
day you stop playing that dead-ass game is the day where Joe finally stops obsessing over lollies.
I guess I'll be playing this game right up until my deathbed.
You guys are getting the wrong idea
damn
as
it, bro.
always.
Tower of
Anyways,
Fantasy.
we're getting a bit off topic. We're here today to finish this tier list. We've only got waifus from Inazuma and Sumeru left to do. But before we move on, is there any characters you guys want to swap around before we begin?
I still think it's a crime that Noelle didn't get placed in S tier.
Like I said last time, she just lacks personality and screen time.
Personality and screen time? No. Noelle is amazing. It's just they're really trying to make like Genshin characters as perfect as possible, right? There is a bit of character development that she's lacking. So yeah, she should be at least an A. I feel like she should be at least an A. But it's like you have to have like most of these characters would be like at least an A because they're just made to be likable, right? Because you need to summon for them. So you have to have kind of a stricter baseline. So it's, you know, the tier list is at least interesting. When is Star Rail coming out? April. Is it end of April? I've got like I'll check my notes after.
Looks like to me that you guys never played her hangout event.
People actually play the hangout events.
Dude, yeah, people actually play the Hangouts event. I actually done the only Hangout event I've ever done was the Noelle one when it first dropped, like back in when was it like 2 point something or 1 point something? I can't remember when the Hangouts dropped. I was like, you know what? This is new. Let's try it out. And then, yeah, I done a Noel one and I never done another one ever again. Because it's like, it felt long.
Donald, but hangouts are probably one of the most boring type of content there is.
I'll take from both of you guys. She'll still remain as an S tier in my heart forever.
Donald's starting to kind of sound like your average Noel fanboy.
Shut it, Joe.
All right, I'll move her to A tier because in terms of a waifu perspective, a hardworking maid doesn't seem too bad after all.
Oh my god. They actually changed it.
Sense.
Okay, anyone else?
It makes sense though. I have to
I know
agree.
there are some Lisa Simps out there malding, but I still
Yes, me too. How the fuck is she C tier? How? How is she? How, bro? Move her up to at least A. Oh, I'm right.
by
And
my opinion on Lisa being the worst waifu on this list.
To some extent, I agree with Joe here. While she is charming, I don't think her character is fleshed out enough to merit a higher rating.
I didn't really think about it too hard about my decision last time, but isn't
What?
being attractive, flirtatious, and carrying all great points on being a great waifu? She has to be at least A tier, right?
Waifu?
You do have a fair
Listen, I have to agree. Like, I have to agree. Trump, amazing point. Literally what I was saying.
point. I'll
He's a
place her in the
genius.
middle and settle with B tier then. All right, anyone else?
Okay,
You
dude.
know, after
B
playing
tier.
around with the Windbloom Festival, I kind of feel like I want to move up Sucrose to at least a B tier.
I actually just finished that event yesterday, and I totally agree with that statement. Those moments between Kale and Sucrose were something we don't always get to see very often.
Very true. That is very true. Now, I was being strict with Sucrose, so I would have to agree with C. But she did get character development. Like, she was always that shy kind of girl. She still will be like that kind of shy, like, to herself. But look how much she was helping Kale. How kind she was, and how, you know, best of friendos they were.
Even started that event yet.
Of course, you'd be sleeping on that event. No surprises there.
All right, sounds like we're in agreement to put Sucrose
Kali is in that event. He should be fucking, he should have done it day one.
in B tier then.
I still don't really get it, but all right.
Speaking of Windbloom, that brings us to the first character on this list, Kale.
While I don't see her as waifu material, she certainly deserves the high rating, seeing as what she's gone through.
Rarely do I agree with Donald here, but for once I do. She needs to be
80.
protected.
Very much agree with that statement.
80.
You can definitely see some character growth coming from that Windbloom event. Therefore, I'll put her in A
Yeah.
tier. Next, we have Candace.
Before Windbloom, I would have put her B. But after Windbloom, A.
Who's Candace again?
Okay. You actually, oh my god. He set himself up. Please, someone finish him.
You know, I feel like it's such an overused joke that I'm not even
God fucking damn it. Don't do that to me.
gonna say it.
No, seriously, I don't remember who that character was.
Honestly, though,
Esther.
Biden does have a point. She's not a very memorable character as she doesn't really have any defining characteristics. Her character
What? What? Look at her. She just looks beautiful. Candace hang out when? Dude, an amazing, like a beautiful character, right? She's strict. She's like like mature, smart, strong, strict when she needs to be. She's like caring. She's like mommy material, and she's smart. She is like the definition of a waifu, no? That's what I would think when I'm thinking of Candace. We love that, exactly. Like, isn't that how it's supposed to be? I got some fucking yogurt stuck on my fingers, bro. What the fuck?
character kind of
That's
resembles
weird.
Lisa somewhat, but doesn't really have much else going for her.
I'd still give her a B tier, because she's got that strong mommy vibe going for her.
I'll place her into B tier then.
No,
and now on to
that's
one of
cap.
the more controversial characters, Dea.
There you are.
I don't care what people say, but Dea will always be S tier in my book.
Weren't you
Yep.
the person who told me to not summon for Dea like 3 weeks ago?
I may not like her gameplay, but her design and story quest really does hit different.
I strongly
For waifu,
agree with
yeah.
this one. She's objectively one of the best waifus.
Yes.
S tier.
S tier.
Agreed.
Now we have Dory.
D tier.
Wait a second. You heard that right, Barack?
Yeah, Joe didn't place a lolly into S tier for once.
Now, I don't know how old she is, but she reminds me of my late grandmother.
Well, at least this is one of the lolly characters that we can all agree on.
All right, D tier it is.
Yeah.
Looks like Faruzan is next.
Oh my god, I know you guys haven't played
C tier.
Faruzan's Hangout Quest yet, but I urge all of you guys to try it. That one ending is just chef's kiss.
I'll consider it. I mean, I already like her design right off.
That's why I said C tier, because I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know her. But from what I do know about her is she's a character that thinks she's old and thinks she's smarter than everybody, but she's actually a stuck-up kid, right?
Off the bat, and her design very closely.
That's why I said
resembles
City.
that Miku character, right?
Ah, yes.
Cool.
Hatsune Miku.
Oh,
That
Hatsune
reminds me of
Miku.
the time when I played Project Sakai just last week. I remember specifically getting that 100% accuracy.
Now,
on-
let's not get off topic here, all right? We're here for the tier list.
You're just salty that you can never reach my level, Donald.
So are we in agreement in placing her at A tier?
Definitely.
Did you guys
I don't know.
seriously just ignore me?
Now we have Kokomi.
I always knew it. You remember how she was trashed on ever since she came out? Now look at what happened. Kokomi is now considered a top-tier unit.
Yeah, I was a meta.
Yeah, because Dendro came out, and she's amazing for Dendro reactions or for Bloom reactions. Now, Kokomi. A tier? I guess she's A tier. She's very strategically smart. Like she's smart, but I'm not sure how caring she is. Well, she's obviously like caring, but I'm not sure how like. You know, sometimes people are like very very smart people tend to lack like empathy and like on a larger scale. I don't know how much emotion she'll be able to show. Like emotions, basically. Like smarter people tend to lack more emotions. So she's very smart. Like she's a genius. But I'm not sure. I'll put her in A.
Back then too, I followed what those YouTubers said and skipped her first banner.
Kokomi is as basic as they come. No meaningful character or personality. She's
Basic.
about as deep as a kiddie pool.
Can't go a day without mentioning kitties and pools now, can't we, Joe?
You're missing the point.
She's C for me, but
Somewhat
she
basic,
cool.
But isn't
Hard
she
working.
also one of the most wholesome characters out there too?
Well, I wouldn't say completely
Wholesome.
wholesome, though.
Yeah.
And she keeps a secret diary about the traveler, remember?
Stop the cap in your fanfics, Joe.
I still think
Stop the
she
cap
deserves
in
to
your
be in
fanfics.
C tier, though.
Nah, I still stand by what I say. Gotta give her A tier.
But in a waifu perspective, I'd still give her an A tier. So
Yeah, I
that's where
agree.
put her.
Oh, now
I'll
look
say
at
A.
that. Up next is Kujo Sara.
Sarah.
Objectively speaking, Kujo is clearly superior in terms of being a strategist compared to Kokomi.
That and plus she's also pretty strong in lore.
You guys forgot her most important trait. Her loyalty to the Raiden Shogun really shows off a strong...
Are they gonna put her on S tier? Holy shit! I didn't know. I don't know. Sarah is very like too strict for me. She's very like she's too uptight. She's B/C. I would put her in yeah B/C for sure, because you just know like her personality is literally loving A. Her personality is literally yeah shrimping for the king / queen. Now yeah, she reminds me of a character that you just can't have fun around, you know, and that's the most important thing. Like you can't relax or have fun around her. She's very goal oriented. So no, I'll call her B/C. She's not for me. I fuck about no matter the situation. Like no matter how serious the situation, I fuck about. So no.
I think that merits her into being a high A tier, if not S tier.
I'd say S tier, but A tier doesn't sound too bad either.
Looks like A tier it is. Now
Okay.
we have Kuki Shinobu.
I know she's not a lolly, but I gotta give her S tier. I think you all
Shinobu.
can understand why.
Yeah, the fact that she's all right with babysitting the Arataki gang says a lot about her character.
Kuki's got a strong sense of control and duty. She will make sure your room is clean and let you know when to take your meds. Isn't that right, Joe?
When am I supposed to take those again?
Frequently, Joe. Frequently.
Agreed
Yeah.
to put her in S tier?
Definitely.
I'm
Now on to
thinking.
Layla.
I was thinking like yes, no, yes, no, yes, Esther.
Is about as much of a snooze fest as one of Joe's speeches. Let me guess. Is Joe gonna give her an S tier?
As much as I relate to her, I just don't see myself that invested in this character.
I'm a little bit surprised by Joe here, but I agree. She doesn't even get a hangout quest, so we can't really know too much about her unless you read her lore.
At least the
Yeah.
demo music is a banger, right?
That's literally all the demo trailers.
I'll
out there,
put
Barack. All of them are
C?
bangers.
I guess that's true.
I guess
so
C
what
tier.
rank are we placing her then?
Let's place her into C tier for now.
Agreed.
And now, the moment that Joe's been waiting for, it's time to rank Nahida.
Good Lord, slap a purple wig on me along with a sombrero and call me Scaramouche because that is my mommy.
Oh, hell no. He's going too far.
I'd suggest placing her into double S tier.
She's not going into S tier, let alone double S tier.
But don't you guys think she's cute and funny?
And what do you mean by that?
The cunny.
All right, we need to lock this man up.
Haven't you guys ever had a juvenile elementary school crush before?
Yes, Joe, but just not last week.
This is a waifu tier list, and she's still a lolly. She's going into D
D
tier.
tier.
Yeah, you're not fooling us there, Joe.
You guys just don't understand.
Okay, now up next is Nilou, and I truly believe that Nilou is considered peak waifu material.
No.
Or like,
No, she isn't. No, she isn't. FBI, open up. Nilo. Isn't her personality just like she dances and she likes to role play and play? I would say B tier. It's just like it's I don't know her personality. Like I just don't. And her hangout event was like not hangout. Her story quest wasn't even about her. So I don't know. Like I just don't know. Like all I know about her is she solved some NPC's problems. She's like, yes, that's nice of her. So she's helpful. She's helpful. She's talented because she can dance and she can act. She's into theater. She fights what she believes in. I mean, don't we all? I don't know, I'll say B tier.
peak dog shit. As much as I love her design, she's as stale as Joe's banana bread.
Hey, I'll have you know, I put a lot of effort into making that.
If you worked in
Fuck's
a
sake.
cardboard manufacturing plant rather than taking the spot as president, then sure.
Are you serious, Donald?
I'm as serious as Nilou's determination to keep up the Sub-Saru's festival.
Whoa there, Donald. But what about her dancing?
Well, that's the only thing she can do and the only thing she did do during that Archon quest.
Looks like Don here had a lot to get off his plate on Nilou.
But despite all that,
True.
I'd still place her in A tier because her fan art on Dommar strikes me as S tier.
All right, I guess A tier it is then. Now we have the Raiden Shogun.
Do I need
S.
to say any more? Boo, bah, blade. Boo, bah, blade.
Boo, bah, blade. Boo, bah, blade. Boo,
All right,
bah,
that's enough,
blade.
guys. Now on to Sayu.
Now, as far as
blade. Boo, ba, blade. Easy. Sayu, D tier.
lollies are concerned, I can see Sleepy Joe here strongly resonating with her.
That is correct, Donald. Therefore, we'll have to place her in S tier.
Oh, God, now that's another lolly into the D tier.
I
Yeah.
can't believe you put all the lollies into D tier.
Biden is actually the definition of the quote. Tell
Not nollies. Children. Actually, no. Dory is an adult. So is, yeah. This is a kid. This is a kid. This is a dead kid. This is a terrorist kid. This is illegal labor. And this is it's a kid. Diona's an adult. Oh yeah, no, okay, yeah, I forgot. See, Diona's an adult. So these two are adults.
me you're a lolicon without telling
dwarfs,
me you're
basically.
a lolicon.
Well, Donald, you know what they say. If her age is on the clock, then she's ready for the...
Okay, someone say
What the fuck? No, I don't know what they say. This is the first time I fucking heard it. Bombastic side-eye, criminal offense side-eye. Take this man to jail, bro.
seriously needs to put this guy through some therapy.
I hope both
No, therapy is not enough. It's listen, at that point it's a lost cause. At that point you just have to cut it off.
of your pillows are warm on both sides tonight.
We're almost done with the list. We now have Yemiko.
Another Dommy mommy.
Yeah. Triple S plus plus plus. Holy shit. No, yeah, but she's a close S for me. I would say 80 for me. Close S.
Easy S tier.
Donald, just because she is a fox doesn't mean she watches Fox News.
She's a kitsune, you uncultured swine.
It's the same thing, you Cheeto puff looking.
But yeah, no, like when it comes to her design, she looks like amazing. She looks completely amazing. She's like smart, she's cunning, but like yeah, she does her own thing. Like she goes off. I don't think she would communicate with you a lot. Like as a waifu, she'll just go off and do her own thing because she's a fox. She's sly.
You guys are forgetting the most important thing about Yae Miko.
And what is that?
Yae Miko's feet pics are truly exceptional and can only be reserved to be placed in S tier.
Tough to argue with that one.
Now Barack gets
Okay, dude.
Last but not least, we have Yoimiya.
Not gonna
Yoi.
lie, Yoimiya really does rock the crust out of my knee-high socks.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that.
But
Yeah,
for real
same.
though, looking past Joe's weird statements, she's probably one of the best candidates for being a waifu. She's extremely likable and cheerful.
Don't
True.
forget the booba bandages, though.
And the fact that she can make explosives.
Of course you'd be into the explosives part, Barack.
So we're in agreement to place her in S tier.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And now that concludes our
we'll
list
play.
on all the waifus.
I'll put Yoi in like S tier as well. Definitely waifu material. I do have a problem with those bandages though. Her body must be sweaty as fuck. Like her body must be slimy after those bandages come up, bro. That's disgusting. I wonder if they have a video with husbandos. Maybe.
In Genshin Impact as of now. Thanks again for joining me on creating this list.
I still can't believe both of you are letting Nahida sit in D tier.
It was fun, Barack.
She is.
So what are we going to do now?
Speaking of what to do, why don't we all come over to my place for some spaghetti and meatballs? I
Oh, that
specifically
sounds
told
sick.
Michelle to make extra today.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's
Maybe
get it.
We can even discuss on what our next tier list should be about.
I've heard that the Fatui Harbingers are a hot topic right now. So
Conejo,
maybe we can
stop
talk
it, man.
about that.
Slimy is
Perfect. I'll
fun.
see you all in half an hour then.
All right, see you guys soon.
Hey, dude.
Peace out, homies.
Spaghetti, what's up, mister? What's up? It was a decent tier list. It was a decent tier list, okay? I agreed with most of the things they said. Most of them. Some of them, not most of them. What the fuck? Get that shit out of here. Get that shit out of here, okay? Listen, it's not bad, okay? Not bad at all. I'll take it. I'll take this tier list. This is decent. It was okay. It was okay.